How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another video, and it looks like Ubisoft drama has potentially come to an end. Ubisoft has responded in kind with an actual response. And for most people, this is going to be exactly what they wanted to hear. Now, my original point in regards to the GDPR ruling is actually still valid, and it is still there, and it is still enforceable. But it does seem that there are some additions to the GDPR ruling that allow Ubisoft and all these other companies to not actually make you lose your account if you've actually got paid content. Now, this was something that someone on Twitter had actually told me. I was trying to find information on this, but I couldn't really find anything under GDPR. So it must be like some form of side amendment that they've actually added into it as a use case scenario to protect people's purchases. But Ubisoft has come out with a formal response to actually clarify what has been happening, because they have been getting a lot of stick lately, and rightly so. Even in the video that I made previously, a lot of you were upset, and I can understand fully why you would be upset, especially in a in a digital only age. You kind of want your stuff to be secure. If you don't access it for 6 months, you still want it to be there. You don't want no silly regulation to be the reason that you lose your stuff, and you definitely don't want to be setting a 6 monthly timer on your phone or your email to remind you that you need to log into something as a chore. So there is that too. But let's have a look and see exactly what they were actually saying and where we actually stand as gamers in regards to our purchases with Ubisoft. Right. See you over there. So, as you can see, we are here with the Ubisoft tweet from Ubisoft support. And they say, we've seen the discussion around inactive accounts and want to clarify that players will not lose access to purchase games or DLC due to inactivity, whether on PC or console. So for PC players, a Ubisoft account will not be closed if tied to an activated PC game, no matter where it was purchased. Now, this obviously includes the Ubisoft Uconnect, this includes Steam, and this includes Epic Games as well. It would have included Stadia, but I guess that doesn't count anymore, and there isn't any other way to actually get PC games. GeForce Now, after all, is just using the game you're purchasing either through Steam or through Uconnect. So those are the three main PC clients. I guess GOG might be there, but I don't think you can actually buy any games from GOG for Ubisoft. Haven't checked, but I seriously doubt it. But those are the three clients that would basically apply here. But when they say no matter where it's purchased, that is exactly what they mean. Now, for console players, you will not lose access to games purchased on console, even if your account is closed after 4 years of inactivity. So, for console players, there is a period of inactivity. It is 4 years. If you don't access that game, that account for 4 years, the games will remain on your platform, on your hard drive, but your account will close. And when you go to play the game again, you will basically have to recreate a new account, and then your games will be tied to the new account. PC gamers don't have any such restriction. There is no limitation. So it's really weird that console gamers have a 4-year limitation and PC doesn't. What makes PC gaming different to console gaming? I don't know. But as it stands right now, if you don't access your console, or play any Ubisoft game on that platform at all on consoles for 4 years, your account will be removed. But the games remain on your account with full licenses. The license itself is not being removed. And when you try to go into the game and play again, obviously your save will still be local, not just on the internet, through the Ubisoft servers. Though I don't know how this would work with, say, something like The Division, where your saves are saved on the servers. Would it still be okay? I guess it would, because it's not really... Actually, I don't know. That's a really good question. So I guess the moral of the story is just make sure you sign into a Ubisoft game once every 4 years. I mean, that's ample of time, right? There should be a Ubisoft game you do want to play, hopefully. I mean, I still haven't found one I want to play since Phoenix Rising, but there's always hope, right? There's always a chance that there's going to be a game. They've actually got something over here to learn more about inactive policies here. Let's have a look what it says. Closure of inactive Ubisoft accounts. Inactive Ubisoft accounts with no PC purchases or active subscriptions tied to them may be closed in order to comply with data protection laws after long periods of inactivity. Now, this is the key here, with no PC purchase or active subscriptions tied to them. So, you know how people create burner accounts for betas to try and get in, or they make burner accounts for events that have basically no ties to a game or anything? These are the accounts that are essentially being targeted. Accounts tied to an active Ubisoft subscription or an activated PC game, no matter where it was purchased, will not be eligible for deletion. If you're playing on PC and you've got all these games, you're fine. You will never have a problem. All it needs is one game on the account, and as long as that's activated, even if it was a 99p game, it's fine. We may close long-term inactive accounts to maintain our database. You will be notified by email if we begin the process of closing your inactive account. So though this says you will not be eligible, I'm guessing this one here is referring to what the console was, and that is 4 years of a period. So I think that's fair. If your Ubisoft account was flagged as inactive and you would like to keep using it, you can cancel the account closure simply by clicking the link. You can find a cancellation link in the Ubisoft email that was sent to you, the email address attached to your account. If you are unable to locate the email, please check your spam folder. Basically, everyone, make sure your emails are up to date. Make sure your account details are up to date. So if this does happen, 4 years down the line on console, well, at least you'll get the email and get notification, because even after 4 years, you'll still get 30 days to react. But if you change your email address, lose access to your email, and can't really access it, and if you don't even know it now, it's best to get in contact with support so they can help you out, because people have been doing that already. If you believe you have received an account closure email in error, please contact us. That's pretty much it. So returning back to this page, as we can see down here, we've got a couple of people still a little confused. I want clarification as a PC player. If our account has been inactive for years, can we still access the game like for console players? Because if not, it's still useless. And obviously, you can. Thank you for clarifying. I come back to Breakpoint every few months and would be very upset if I lost everything I put into it. So this person here, coming back every few months means that their account will pretty much never be invalidated. Okay, so if I bought something like Siege from Steam, and maybe sometime in the future, because realistically it would, it's an online game, it's shut down, and I haven't bought any other Ubisoft games, would that mean I could lose my Ubisoft account? Some clarification, please. Just log into your Ubisoft account on your phone or PC, it should still trigger the activity alerts on their end. Basically, as long as you purchased a Ubisoft game from Steam, Epic, or Ubisoft themselves, your account is fine. And that is the correct one. Now, if you want to be double sure, you can do what Chris said here, and once every 4 years, just log into your account. It's really that simple. Just once every 4 years, it's really not asking for much. And for people that say, well, sometimes it might not be possible, well, make it possible. But for PC, as long as you've got a game purchased, it's enough. Why would you close the account in the first place? GDPR is the reason. Let's see if someone here is going to... Data protection laws, mainly the EU. There you go. The GDPR is the main reason for this. If an account has no games or the subscription tied with it, a blank account, it must be deleted for data privacy reasons. And that is basically GDPR, meaning sets a precedent that you can only hold on to data for a period as long as you need it. Once that data is no longer usable, it has to go. That's the EU law. Not really Ubisoft's fault, but the laws. Yeah, it's the law's fault. But at least they've re-clarified this. PC gamers, as long as you make one purchase, just go and buy anything. If you're really that unsure and all you're doing is playing live service games and free-to-play games that have the potentiality to shut down, when Ubisoft do a massive sale, just to clear your conscience, go buy the game that's like £1 or £2. They'll always have a game like that. Even if it's Assassin's Creed Black Flag or something, there'll always be that one game that's going to be like £1 or £2. Just buy it, put it on your account, and your account will never close again. But realistically, even those live service games should be enough. For console players, just make sure you sign in once every 4 years. That's it. That is pretty much where we're at with this. And that's pretty much the video. Thank you so much for watching. My YouTube memberships will be live this week. It has been approved. I just need to get the emojis and the badges set up. I'm just trying to get them commissioned at the moment so you can all use them. I could put placeholder ones there in the process to push them live. Let me know if you want me to do that, and then I can update them later, because I can actually release them as they are now, the basic ones that come default, and then later on I can actually make them, put the ones that I want to actually put up there. So if that's something that you're okay with, let me know and I'll do that. But yeah, membership should be live hopefully this weekend. And yeah, Super Thanks is now live. Super Chats are now live, so we can start doing some streams. So if you guys want to have some streams where we could just sit down and chat and talk about stuff, maybe play some games as we're having a chat, that would be kind of cool. Let me know what you think about that in the comment section below. But otherwise, let me know what you think about the old Ubisoft thing. Has this reassured you, provided you with any comfort? Are you happy with their kind of rhetoric backtrack, clarifying certain things? The only inactive accounts with 0 games, 0 subscriptions, at least for the PC front, are the ones that are going to be targeted, and for consoles, anything over 4 years of inactivity. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Let's have that discussion, and I'll see you in the next one. Remain legend.